y'all, and welcome back to another video. I am Deaunna Jonae, if you did not know. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a butterfly lock bob, okay? Short Bobbiana, okay? So in my head right now, I already have my hair twisted. I would say my parts are pretty medium to large parts. I've had this twisted for a day now. Well, I would say a day and a half. And I've just been wearing the twist like this. And so we're gonna jump right into it with showing y'all the product.
Okay, so the hair I used to create this style is called Curlypop. This is the fluffy Afro Kinky in 20 inches. It comes with 4 different bundles in the pack. I got the color number 2. I only needed 2 packs of this hair, but I purchased 3 packs just in case. I used crochet needle to install this hair. Do y'all have green and pink at home, or do y'all have yellow and purple at home, or do you have the wooded one? Let me know in the comments down below. I am going to be demonstrating one lock on the back of my hair because this style actually was very tedious, and I actually didn't do it all in one day just because of mom life. And because of that, I actually never picked the camera back up again. So right here, I'm showing y'all the length of my hair when it's actually stretched out. As you can see, it comes past my collarbone, but I want this to be bob length, like at the end of my neck. So we are going to use this crochet needle to shorten the length of my twist. And what I'm going to do is insert the crochet needle through the root of the twist and pick up the end of the twist to pull it through itself and make it shorter. I'm going to secure it together with a rubber band because I don't want any pieces of the twist sticking up or out, because that leaves too much room for it to accidentally get cut during the takedown process. So that is why I am putting a rubber band on this, because I want my hair to be shortened and I want it all to be in one piece and none of my hair to be cut off. I have never done a bob style on medium to long hair, so this is just the process that I'm going with, and I'll let y'all know how the takedown process goes as well. So if you are not comfortable crocheting your twist through itself at the root, you could just fold it in half and you can secure it with a rubber band at the top, or just hold on to it really tight as you are creating that lock. So let's move on to the hair. Here is the Afro Kinky hair. It's very soft, very fluffy, and it's kind of pre-sectioned. All you have to do is really pull it apart. I'm using one of those per lock. Here you see me crocheting the hair through the root of my twist. It's getting stuck on my jacket right here, but just give me a second to get it off of my jacket. Okay, now that it's off of my jacket, I'm going to pull it through, and you want one side of that hair to be extremely long. The other side, you want to create it to be the length of how long you want your bob to be. So as you can see, I'm measuring out to see where I want my bob to stop, and I'm stretching it as well, because obviously when you start twisting down, it's going to stretch the length of the hair. So I want it to be as short as the stretched length, if that makes sense. So I'm going to wrap it around the root at least 2 to 3 times, maybe even 3 to 4 times, until it's pretty secure. You don't want to do this too tight, because as you keep wrapping, it's going to continue to twist your hair and tighten it, and that will be very painful. So you want to do this snug, not necessarily tight. And since these are butterfly locks, this does not have to be perfect whatsoever. It doesn't have to look straight. You want it to look bumpy, or that's what makes it have the butterfly look. I am going to be wrapping small pieces around my thumb. So I'm almost using my thumb as a buffer, or like a way to interfere with the smoothness of the lock. So I zoomed in a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of putting my thumb in the way as I continue to wrap down the lock. Like I said, you're doing this loosely, pulling out a little piece, kind of wrap it over your thumb, And then you're going to continue wrapping and then eventually let your thumb go. When you let your thumb go, that piece that was on your thumb creates the curly butterfly effect. I'm going to continue doing the butterfly effect all the way down the lock. You can choose to do this as much or as little as you want to. The more you do it, the fluffier the lock looks. And the less you do it, the more smooth and uniform your lock will look. As I go down, I'm going to see about how long I want the lock. And when I have pictured what length I want, I'm going to continue to wrap upwards on the lock and then back down to secure the lock. I will not be using any glue or any fire from a lighter to seal the ends. I am just going to wrap the hair around itself. This is still going to allow the lock to be secure and not unravel. So speeding the video up here, this method is done on every single lock. I'm just continuing to wrap it all the way down until it is where I like it. So as you can see, there's a little tail piece hanging here. I'm going to take a little piece from that and wrap that upwards. This is also going to be a part of me sealing the lock off. And then I take my scissors and cut that little tail end off. Rolling it in between my hands, this lock is done and secure. So here's the back row completed. I will be using the back row as a guide to know where I need my bob to stop. And here is the finished result of my butterfly lock bob. Y'all, I adore this look. I feel like it is so natural looking. It's a get up and go hairstyle. This is a very low maintenance look, and the older it gets, the more realistic it looks. So I'm probably going to hang on to this style for a while. But knowing me, y'all know I do my hair every 2 weeks. So it's possible for y'all to see another video of me doing my hair again. Since I installed these locks on myself, they are not super tight at all. I can move them around. Of course, when you first initially install them, they do have a little bit of stiffness, but as time goes on, they loosen up and they're more flexible to where you can manipulate the locks to how you want them to be. But like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with these locks. I'm going to show you a couple of quick little looks. This first look is going to be 2 little space buns at the top. It's very cute, very flirty, very like, ooh, girl, look at your hair. But yeah, I really like the little 2 buns in the top. It just gives cute to me. Right here, I am just showing you how you can wear it in different parts. Like I said before, it is a little stiff right now, but the older it gets, the looser it becomes. But this is just a little side part action to show y'all how that looks. Also super duper cute. I was fighting with the one lock in the back that just did not want to go to the side. But if all else fails, y'all, put a bobby pin in it and make her lay down. Here is a little half up, half down action. And really it ain't even half. It's like the top part. And if you wanted to put that in a little bun, you could do that as well and just have one bun in the center. And lastly, I'm showing you how to flip it over to the other side. This is not the normal side part that I do. I typically wear this style in a middle part because I'm a middle part girly all day, every day. I love a middle part. You can even do just pulling those ponytails backwards, like more of a lower ponytail than the 2 high space buns, and have like a little bang action in the front. This is also cute, laid back style. Let me give you a little turnaround. I just feel like this is just so cute, perfect for the spring and summer if you want to try this style. And if you wanted to do like some little barrel twists, put some bobby pins in it to have a little pull back action, you could do that too. You can really style this up how you want to. Yeah, the styles are limited because it's a short do, but it's still super cute. All right, if you made it this far, always remember to be beautiful and stay blessed. See you in the next video. Bye bye.